The Futures programme has been running in different guises for probably players born in '94, so these are 2001, 7 years, thereabouts. We initially took the idea from what Belgium are doing and continue to do with working with players under a certain body mass index. We've worked off that.
The idea of this, that the technical players who are good enough don't get left behind or don't fall out of the system, that if they do take a stretch or they do develop physically, that allows them, that they're still in the system, they still understand how the international teams want to play, and it's an easy progress then to Collins or to Jason's or to Paul O'Sam's squad for next season. The main assessment is technical. From the physical point of view, it's based on their BMI, so it's done by their height and their weight. So you might have a boy who's really, really tall but really, really thin. He might be 6 foot, but he might be really, really thin, and his BMI is 19 or under, so he would be eligible. You might have a little lad who's very strong, very stocky, half the size of the other boy, but his BMI might be 22, 23. So it's based on 19 or under the BMI, and that allows us to narrow down the selection effectively. The main focus of the next 5 weeks as well is obviously in preparation for the Galway Cup, is to give them an understanding of how the under-16 international team will play next year and to play in the 4-3-3 system. So if some of them hopefully will make that slip through the net up to Paul's squad for next year, it's an easy transition for them to do that. So that will be the focus of the next 5 weeks. I know when I played, he's too small. You would have heard that a lot. He's too small. He's very good, but he's too small. And because of the birthday thing as well, some players can just get overrun in games. And the whole idea of this is that those players have an opportunity to shine and develop around other good players and against good opposition, playing in the right style and the right manner.
If you see the boys, they're all quite small, but they're technically very, very good. And that's a key element, that we see something in them technically that they can move forward with, and if the physical kicks in, we could have a real player on our hands. Just looking back down through the years, Alan Brown would be one of these that we would have noted early on in the process. He certainly would have been a future developer. Wesley Houlihan, when he was younger, way before this programme ever started, would be class in that. So we're not sure how many we'll get through, but we think there'll be a few. We think Brian Lenihan was with the '94 group. He would have been a future at that time, in or around that type of player. And look at him now; he's a big man, and that's when the physics kick in.
There is huge opportunities, and it's clear to see that the FAI, we are trying to cover all angles in terms of ensuring that every player has the best opportunity to get to his or her highest potential, and whether that's Leinster Senior League, whether that's the League of Ireland, whether that's in the Premiership, whatever it may be. Obviously it's our aim to get those players to play at the highest possible level available to them.